the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fake, looking to throw on first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game, you take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
To the air, it's Simpson. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. And he's intercepted. Could take it all the way. That's the 20. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the running back's got it again. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Handoff running right. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and their ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
You need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff won no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they hand it off to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And that run produces a decent gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of 1. in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick juke. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score Alabama 28, Penn State 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He'll ride the back again here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught near the sideline. It's Anthony. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession mattered.
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
Alabama 28, Penn State 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. It's a quick route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the run, it's Brown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on the design run. Powering through a tackle. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it to the back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right and moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. Has the first down and more. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Using his legs on the scramble. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can he get something going right now? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Past the 40. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On the ground, it's Brown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the tailback's got it again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They finish off the scoring drive. And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. With sure hands, it's Adams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Graham behind the line. It's Edwards. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. To throw, it's St. Clair. Finds his target. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
3rd and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hale. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. To throw, it's Sorsby. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Ball handed off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big game. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game, even when they...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the cross and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Here comes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's caught. It's Roberts. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Leans back and chucks it deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out. Back to the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As a design quarterback keeper. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Bama.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking downfield, it's Saying. On the move now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
We get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaking through at the 35. They bring it down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The catch. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Saying. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes an open space. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gets loose. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
QB keeper all the way. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21-14. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Offense comes out to start this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
To throw, it's Simpson. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Adams. Tackle Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Brown. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
High completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. That one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Wrap down the middle. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Oh, that one's picked off. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. The back's got it. Powering through. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think
a deep shot to the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got the lead, but having settled for a field goal last time out, they'd love to find the end zone here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Now it's second down here. Over the middle, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Nice grab. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. Here's the point after attempt. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but hey, we'll set up the offense at the 35. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. Touchdown, Bama. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's a dart right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Design quarterback run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Alabama 50, Ohio State 33.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Using his legs, it's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st down, looking for more now. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Touchdown, tied. They are pouring it on now. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a quick route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Looking deep down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and
looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayin. To sure hands. It's Rodgers. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a late deep throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And it's a kneel down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.